Hello love, welcome back to another video. In this video, I'm going to do something a little bit different and give you a small introduction about myself because I realized that not a lot of people know things about me. There are some people who don't know why I started doing social media. There's some people that who don't know who I am in the general sense. And I thought this video will be a small introduction video so that you guys get to know about me. You guys get to know about my interests, about why I started doing social media, and so much more. So we'll start with what am I doing right now currently and why I chose the field I chose in college. So I'm doing my final year in Bachelor of Science in Visual Communication. I study in Hindustan University, and honestly I'm grateful I chose the course because I genuinely love the course I chose. It's a good thing I researched about the course, which is something I want people to remember. Before you take a course, research about the course and see if it aligns with your interests and your passions, because when I researched about the course I realized that every field interested me, every field amazed me, and that's what pushed me to take the course, and maybe that's why I'm a little bit sincere when it comes to college work, which I'll talk about in detail, okay? I genuinely enjoy the course. I love going to college. I love spending time with my friends, even if it's just one or two friends. Again, I'll get back to that very soon. I love going to college. I love finishing my assignments on time. Which, guys, we have a small guest here with us, but I got him very recently and he's really cute. So, I genuinely love going to college. I love seeing the people that I see every single day. I love my faculties. I love my department. Moreover, I love the course I chose, and I want people to remember what I said. Research about any course or any field that you wish to get into so that you know more about the course, you know more about the field, you ensure that it aligns with your interests, you ensure that it aligns with your passion. Because trust me, when you do something with love and affection, you will literally fall in love with that particular course or particular field. You won't find it as a burden to sit and do assignments in the middle of the night or sit and do assignments for a full night when it's a course you genuinely love doing. When I have to sit and study late nights, I don't regret doing it right now. I don't find any hatred towards doing it right now because I genuinely love the course I chose and I don't have any regrets, which is something I want people to remember. Do things you do things that you are responsible for with love and affection, because that way it just makes it so much easier and so much better than doing it with hatred. I hope that made sense. And that is, let's get into the concept of art, social media, and all of that good stuff. So, art. I think I've always been an art lover. I think I've always loved doing artworks. But I got my passion more into art was when I went to a workshop for mandala art, which, if you guys don't know, is basically a designs in multiple concentric circles, you know. That's where I fell more in love with art, and that is why I decided to even think about going into Viscom, because Viscom has more creative aspects and more creative art fields, and it's so much more fun. And regarding social media, I think I think it goes for the same thing. I've always had an interest for social media because my very first video that actually came out was few years ago was Be Original. If you guys want to go check it out on my Instagram, I linked my Instagram down there. You guys can go check it out. That was my very first video that I ever filmed, like ever. And then after that, I took a few years gap to start actually preparing myself for social media so that I can do social media better, so that I can give good content out there instead of just doing it for the sake of doing it. And that's where I came up with my series EGBA, which again, guys, it's on my social media. I link it down below. You guys can go check it out. EGBA is still a very very special series. It is one of my most precious series and is one of the main reasons why I went into social media on a full time as EGBA instead of just doing it for the time's sake, you know. And after EGBA, yes, there were a lot of series that came out, and then I ended up changing my entire profile and went into more lifestyle oriented contents because I genuinely love watching lifestyle oriented videos. So that's what I wanted to put out there, and I hope the contents are good and I hope you guys enjoy the contents. So that is kind of why I went into social media, is to remind people that they are not alone in the world. A lot of people assume that they are all alone in this world, that they're facing their battles or fighting their battles all by themselves. All my videos are just reminders to all of them, or to all of you guys, that you guys are not alone in this world, and that you matter and you deserve to be valued in this world. It is just a very, very gentle reminder that you are loved and you are a beautiful, beautiful, precious diamond in this world. So that is kind of why I went into social media, and that is kind of why I fell in love with art. It is kind of why I chose the field of Viscom. Now, all of that good stuff is put aside. Let's get into what my future plans are. So, like I said, I'm in my final year. So, obviously, I have to think about my future steps. So, I'm going to be doing my PG after this, hopefully in out of Chennai. I'm trying for out of Chennai as well as in Chennai. We'll see where I get in. I plan to do it in communication field or multimedia field and journalism field. Hopefully, I get into the college I desire, and that is my plan regarding that, regarding my academics, regarding my future. I actually have plans to do till my PhD. We'll see how that goes. I mean, I don't know how it'll go. And regarding my social media, I do have plans to start a podcast channel. Hopefully, when I get myself a mic to talk in, so that I can edit the podcast in a better way, I'll be able to start that podcast channel, because I genuinely do want to start the podcast channel. So regarding my social media, yes, I do have plans to start a podcast channel. I actually just wanted to do Instagram. I had zero plans to do YouTube, let me be honest with you. But after a point, I was like, okay, let's start trying to do YouTube. Let's start putting ourselves out there. You know, being an overthinker, it really is a struggle when there are millions and millions of thoughts going on in your head. But when you preoccupy yourselves with multiple work and with a lot of productivity, those overthinking thoughts are just going to fade away. I promise you, those overthinking thoughts are just going to fade away. And I'm really grateful for all the love I get on YouTube and Insta and all my other social media platforms. To the haters, thank you for making me stronger. That's all I can say. I think putting myself out there, challenging myself to actually shoot YouTube videos was one of the main reasons why I chose YouTube. And I'm grateful I did, because I genuinely love creating content for both YouTube and Instagram. I love, shooting and editing the videos. I love putting myself out there. I love the fact that it shields me from the overthinking thoughts. And, that's kind of about YouTube and Instagram and so. I don't know. I'm an extrovert. I'm a people person. I love going out there. I love making new friends. I love talking to people. And I've always been an extrovert. I've always been somebody who can just go talk to a random person and befriend them, because that's me. I've always been a people person. I always enjoyed making new friends. And I'm really grateful for that person, because it really taught me a lot of lessons about my life. It really taught me a lot of lessons about who's fake and who's true. And that is something that is, a very, very hard lesson to go under, when a lot of people you trust end up breaking that trust. Yeah, I know it sucks. But to all the people who have recently had your hearts broken, or in general sense have had your heart broken, I promise you, it's gonna get better. Okay, you are worth more than those people out there. Okay, I promise you that. With that being said, I'll see you soon with more videos. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and follow me on Instagram. See you soon.